Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at www.justintimeaccessories. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, can't get in your car, call Legacy, serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant.
The one thing that I found out in my life is that God doesn't bless who you pretend to be.
Ooh.
He blesses who you really are.
Oh my goodness.
And a lot of people are trying to put on a facade of who they really want to be. And I'm telling them, if you're honest with where you are right now, that's the only way you can move to where you really want to be.
Okay.
Now I'm from the Midwest. So I don't know how to get to every place, so I put it in the GPS. The first thing the GPS asks you is, can I use your location?
Okay.
And I think too many people are saying they're somewhere that they're not. And if they could actually, in 2024, say, you know what, I want to go to somewhere different, but I got to be honest about where I am right now.
Okay.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to the same old games we're about. Yes, welcome back, folks. Welcome back to the Anthony Brown Show. I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown himself. See right there? No, right there. Anthony Brown. I'm yours truly. To this segment that we call the ATL Family and Friends. Boy, do we have an awesome great show for you tonight. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all for definitely tuning in. I appreciate you so much. But before I bring on my family, my brothers and sisters from another mother, definitely go ahead and click that subscribe button. Subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe. It's absolutely free. You know what I'm saying? It's free. You know, and statistics already shows the numbers that many of you are watching, but you not yet hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Stop shacking up. You know what I'm saying? Stop sneaking. You know what I'm saying? Don't treat us like a side chick. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Make it official. You know what I'm saying? I sure appreciate it. We'll wait. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that like button. The like button is a thumbs up. That shows that you appreciate what we're doing over here. And it also shows YouTube that you appreciate us. And they then share our material with other people with similar interests. And of course, if you comment below or come on the show live and comment, we will show your comments loud, live, and on the air and respond accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So tonight I'm joined by none other than my brother, my little big brother. You know what I'm saying? None other than Mr. Legacy the Great.
Good evening, everyone. ATL in this bitch. What's good?
You need help already.
Hey, Stink!
Stink of what?
Yeah! There, y'all see that one right now? Anaya Trail. That's mine right there. Yeah, that's daddy baby. Mwah. Mwah.
Speaking of daddy's baby, I'll tell you, this is the season right now where so many kids are graduating either from elementary school, from middle school, from high school, or even college. And Naya has um, done a great thing. She's graduating from her elementary school. I mean, she's going on and on to do great things. I mean, in her elementary school, she was also acting. You know what I'm saying? So she was giving Liz Taylor and all of them a run for their money. You know what I'm saying? You know, getting Academy Awards and accolades and this and that and Oscars and Emmys and Grammys and Tonys and you know what I'm
And
saying?
dreams.
As I was saying, um, as I was saying, yes, that deserved a frozen moment. But this young lady is doing great things not only in her extracurricular with acting, also her grades are phenomenal. She's gifted. She's brainy. I mean, she didn't get it from her daddy, but she's smart. She's intelligent, and she wants to go in and be a judge. And I told her when she become a judge and sitting on the bench, I'm gonna walk in her courtroom and say, "Hey, Judge, think about." That's my niece. I'm so proud of her. Yes, indeed, I love her dearly. You know, this is her flowers and her awards and certificates and everything. I'm going to show her graduation video on the show tonight, just to show how much we are adore. First of all, her dad right here can't dress him up and take him to public nowhere. We're gonna watch this video. Y'all see my niece walk across the stage and grab her things and do. Let's just give it up for her. This is Anaya.
Bree Fisher. Kiana Fritch. Emmett Guerrero. Finnegan Herndon. Donald Lacoste. Ernesto Lavastida. Sarah Lemonakis. Sophia Lemonakis. Braden Montag. Logan Morrissey. Sophia Wynn. Brendolyn Pinsonault. Ava Swigert. Colin Vancouverin. Anaya Williams.
Yeah!
Carson Yokel. Congratulations, Miss Carson.
All right!
The loudest one. All those white folks are going to look at you. They're like he must have just got out of prison.
Hey, them folks better not have had to say nothing about my goddamn baby.
This is the StreamYard won't work. I don't know why not. You got about 15 devices in your house. You got 4 computers.
Say what?
She's her StreamYard not working. She got 15 devices. You got 4 computers, 2 tablets, 6 phones. You know.
Yeah.
She said, "Congratulations, Anaya."
Nah. Say something, mama.
Naya, you want to come on the show?
No.
You want to come on live?
Naya, if you want to come on live for just a few minutes.
I'm going to send a link.
Listen, y'all. You know, I've done that there a few times before, with my boys. But I got one um little one like that, and I want to make all those uh memorable for me, for her, because I always tell my daughter that there may be a time in life where you look back and dad is no longer there, and those memories that we're creating by me being there, by me guiding you, showing you the way, um, the best that I can, are those things that you're gonna hold on to when you can no longer see me anymore on this planet. That's the way that I would prefer it. If hey, Nana,
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
Naya,
Yeah, good, Tony.
you
how you
gotta
doing?
turn the light on. We gotta see you.
I'm in the car.
Oh, okay.
I'm so proud
So,
of you, Naya.
Did you see him yell like really loud? Like everybody
Yes,
was looking at
I
him.
told her that all those white folks was watching him.
That's what I said.
listen, I was proud of you, Mama.
I'm happy for you, Naya.
Thank you.
Miss Juicy Cake and Auntie Thelma say you look so beautiful, and congratulations.
Thank you.
When you come over here, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do something.
I did blue because blue is my favorite color.
You heard Uncle Tony?
I
He
said when
said when you get,
you come
go
over
ahead,
here, I'm gonna
Tony.
do something.
He said when you come over there, he gonna have to get you something.
Mm.
Did you hear him call you Judge Stankerbutt?
Yeah, I did not like that.
All right.
I don't know if I
Listen,
want to be a judge.
we're gonna just plant the seed, so you can always go back to it. But we just gonna plant the seed. You just keep watering it.
I think I want to be like, because like a lot of people like turn on you when you're a judge. What? Yeah.
That's okay. They can turn on you with your $500,000.
And like that's like, and I don't want to do criminal law or like any other stuff like that. So I just want to be a, I want to be a OGBYN doc. Did I say that
Holy,
right?
uh,
Did I say that
OBGYN.
right?
You want to play with?
OBGYN.
You want to play with?
Yes.
You want to play in the cooter?
No, I want to deliver babies.
Listen, Mom, I just want to say, we very proud of you.
Yes,
Um, the change that you've in the last couple of years, from how you were struggling, and going through that hard time, and to see these last 2 years of your growth, um, and you being able to really stand out and blossom. Me being able to see that and be a part of it, to try my best to help you along the journey of this. Um, Also, kudos to your mom for the things that she do with you, um, to help also. But it's all because of God and you, and the effort that you put in to want that to change for yourself. And I just want you to know I love you, Uncle Tony and Aunt Telma, and everybody love you now. You got a whole village of people rooting and cheering for you. All you got to do is walk through the door.
that's it. We got you, girl.
Okay? Nana,
Yes.
did you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, well listen.
And dabbing
We
on the haters help too.
Yeah, and dabbing on the haters help too. We can't we if we ain't got no haters, that mean we probably ain't doing something right. If you ain't got no haters, mama, you probably ain't doing something right.
Right? We love haters.
Yeah, we
Love
love
them.
the haters. We love them.
Haters just push you to that further to reach your goals.
You know it. Yep. So we're gonna go ahead, mama, and let you go on and log off because daddy gotta get down to business.
Okay.
Thank you for coming on. Good night.
Good
Mwah, we
night.
love you. Night,
Love you.
mama.
Love you.
Yeah, y'all. That's that stinker, bud.
Judge think about it. Now she's gonna be nurse think about it. A doctor think about
Listen, when she started trying to be an OBGYN and she get a whiff of that tang down there, don't worry about it. She probably gonna change her mind. 'Cause a lot of them things come in there tangy.
Yeah. I remember this one OBGYN, she was on you remember the TV show The Doctors?
Yeah.
This OBGYN lady, she was on there and she was saying that the doctor who was hosting the show said, is there anything advice you want to give to ladies or mothers or expected mothers coming in? She said yes. She says one thing I noticed about women, she said when y'all come in to give labor, one thing y'all always be doing, she said, I noticed this. She says y'all always putting fragrances, powders, lotions, oils, like on your thighs, your crotch area, your knees, trying to keep all that area smelling good. She said, but baby, that's not so much in our face. She said, what's in our face is your feet. She said, them things be stank. She said, do something to them toes.
Who that coming in? Oh, Juicy Cake.
Yes, welcome to the show, Juicy.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What they do, Juice
Blessings
Cake?
to y'all today.
Yeah, she said,
Cake.
do something to them feet.
We appreciate that Molly Mall greatness in motion, baby. Come on, was I wrong for cheering loud for my baby?
No, not cheering loud, cheering the loudest.
That ain't my problem that those goddamn people got a mute button on their mouth when their children come up.
The instructions was,
Fuck them.
that's not what the instructions was. The instructions wasn't fucking. That's what you did. You fucked them.
Cake, was I wrong for cheering for my baby? Juicy.
No, not at all. Cause I mean, I guess I'm gonna be. I say no, you weren't wrong at all. I'm gonna be
Nope.
dead wrong.
Not dead wrong.
Close the chair.
Yeah.
I'm getting me. I'm getting me one of them. I had one of those horns and megaphones.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
She going to jail.
Yes,
The folks sending you to jail,
I'm
Kate.
going to jail.
yes. For
Hey,
not
Why?
Hey,
Cause of a
Kate.
megaphone?
Kate, listen.
following
I was in
instructions.
that. I was in the gymnasium, Kate, and I'm telling you, there was on at least 3 in the whole gym.
3 Negroes.
So in the whole gym, Kate, I had to not only represent for me and my daughter, but I had to represent for all of us that they didn't let in the school. One
What school
legacy.
she go to?
She goes to a school by the name of Oasis
It's called Crystal White Academy.
Crystal White Academy.
with a sprinkle of pepper.
It's funny.
Hell to the no.
Crystal.
Come on, did you hear your boy? Did you hear your boy? Your brother was out there. They know now you got a daddy.
That don't mind being out of line.
Listen, Tony, when I tell you the principal was on the stage, she was the one calling out the names. When she already had done saw me. I promise you, she already knew.
Exactly.
Let him do what he gonna do. This the last year. This the last.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, what's the problem?
You know they
That's
want.
nice.
They call themselves wanting decency and order. That's what they say.
It's folks like you is the reason why they create rules.
Mm.
Listen, and guess what? Rules and
I'm glad I
laws
don't
are
check
two
my
different things.
email.
Listen, rules and laws are two
Rules are
different
for
things.
fools. Discretion is for the wise. Ah, what you doing at my door? Okay. Thank you. What about that little short ass man?
If there was a time to allow your emotions to allow your emotions flow, is to celebrate your family's achievements. Come on, I was representing you, Tony, Juicy, Tayama, her mama, her grandmama, her brothers, everybody that couldn't be there, the
You don't.
ancestors,
You
the
won't
slaves.
represent me.
Huh?
You don't represent me because I have cool.
He said the slaves.
No hell you don't.
I, I have cool intact.
Hey, come on. Juicy, let me tell you, before the
I have
show
tools and
started,
I have tact too.
I asked him that same question, right? I say, Tony, if you were there by me, would you have been just as loud, possibly even louder?
I didn't say that.
Yes.
You try even? Yes. Listen, they better be glad the ATL show couldn't be in there. Us together, they probably would have told us to break that assembly up right there. That's an assembly right there. Can't
That's
be
a
three
game.
or more.
It's a game. Oh Lord, you got
Chief
is
of
Juicy there? Oh, they got the Black Panthers.
Yes. And I know her dad. I've talked to her dad several times.
Okay.
But listen, they would have decided not Juicy until Juicy started talking.
It's all over Venus Sakura.
Yeah, she'll no Juicy the one that got away from him that did that crazy, and I think she moved to a non-extradition country. What was her name, Kate? The black lady that
You
was a
talking about?
revolutionary that they tried to make and trump up charges on her, but she ended up getting away and moving to a non-extradition country.
I'm supposed to go get
You breaking up, Kate? Can't hear you.
what?
What did I say? What you know the lady name? Come on, listen. When I tell you, having that moment with her, you done been a part of. I done told you some of the struggles of that little lady through school, and to watch her go through her caterpillar moment, and then going into her cocoon, and now she's blossoming to this beautiful butterfly of learning. Um, it was just it was just a surreal moment for me because we have to lock those moments in because tomorrow is not promised, and so I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to sear her dad's love and admiration on all of her achievements as well as letdowns in life. So I'm willing to go and to the extreme about ours.
Wow. We did 30 minutes
On
featuring
Stanker Butt,
by Thinker Butt. Girl, you better feel special. I love you.
Love you, mama.
Guess what, boo boo? We gotta move on. Let's see what this comment
Let's
is.
get down to business, baby. Let's get down to business. Oh yeah. Yep, that's her, Kate.
Okay, I got two videos to show tonight. One is, well, the first one I'm going to show is called "Stepdads Need Respect."
Listen, before we even show this, Kamal is finna have a fucking fit. Joanna Deborah Bryant is an African American activist. She was a member of the Black Panther Party and the Black Liberation Army. She was put into prison, but in 1984 she managed to escape. She now lives in Havana, Cuba, as a refugee. I mean, as a fugitive. And see, Cuba has no extradition with the United States of America, so they can't go get her, and she ain't coming back.
Just free.
Hey, do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Well, let's get down to it, Tony. Let's watch this video. Come on. Watch this.
I'm going to just sit this here for y'all to ponder on because I have a response to this. So check for part 2 in the comments, give y'all a different perspective of everything.
You better get your ass and clean your damn room. I'm gonna tell your motherfucking mama on you too with your fast ass. Shit crazy as hell, man.
What happened?
Man, you need to talk to your motherfucking daughter too.
For what?
She so-called going off on me early, telling me I ain't her goddamn daddy.
I see no lie told. You ain't her daddy. What? First of all, what you say to her for her to be going out?
That besides the motherfucking point. I'm a grown ass man. She's a fucking kid. I don't give a fuck.
She has human rights just like you. So
no, she don't have no motherfucking human rights in my motherfucking house. She don't pay no bills. She don't feed herself nor clothe her goddamn self.
What you say to her?
I don't feel I owe you an explanation. For the simple fact, man, I'm not finna explain shit to you and justify why you feel your daughter had the right to talk to me like that.
Did you talk to her aggressively? Did you talk to her?
I told your daughter to clean her motherfucking room.
Okay, and what she say?
She told me I ain't her goddamn daddy.
You lied.
I know, okay. But yeah, I'm taking care of her goddamn ass. Something her actual daddy ain't doing. So you tell me how is that justifiable? If she ain't in that motherfucker, man, abiding by the rules like any other kid, to where, man, when I ask her something, she gonna give me this type of lip action? Man, listen, you and your kid get the fuck out of my motherfucking shit.
Nowhere.
The fuck is you talking about?
You ain't finna be sitting up there.
I ain't justifying. You ain't finna justify none of that.
Talking to my child on any type of way. Just because you talk to your kids like that don't mean you need to talk to mine like that. I don't talk to my daughter the way you talk to my daughter.
This is why, man, I never cared to fuck with a woman with kids, man. Cause y'all got little to no respect for stepfathers. That's why the daddy ain't in her fucking life now.
Man,
cause you the fucking problem.
She was a kid. That don't got
you
nothing
the fucking
to do with
issue. I guarantee you, dude try to step up and be a daddy, but because your motherfucking bullshit ass parenting skills, you wouldn't allow that man to do what he's supposed to do. And that's why her motherfucking ass got the attitude she got now.
No, it's not.
That's why she got the attitude, because she a chip off the old fucking block. You the fucking problem, man.
I'm not no problem.
Cause you got me fucked up.
Nah, you just don't need to talk to her no any kind of way.
I told her the fuck I want to talk to. I'm a grown ass man, and I pay bills in that bitch.
But you still not finna sit up there and talk to her no any kind of way.
I ain't talk to her no any kind of way. When she didn't do it, when I asked her to, then I got aggressive. First of all, she the one started.
And why
with
you
the
getting
attitude.
aggressive with a little girl?
Because that's how I operate.
Nah, you don't need to operate like that.
You want me to beat her motherfucking ass?
You ain't gonna touch her.
Well, motherfucker, you keep fucking talking. I'm gonna touch your motherfucking ass.
Nah, you ain't gonna touch me.
Fuck is you talking about? You got me fucked up.
You ain't gonna touch me nor her.
Shit.
I bet the cops come lock your ass up. You keep on
I
playing
got
with
bail
me and
money.
my child.
I got bail money.
I don't give a damn.
Fuck is you
Bet you
talking
won't do
about?
nobody else child
Matter
like
of
that.
fact, y'all can roll.
Nobody going nowhere.
Y'all can fucking roll.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking
Just
about?
learn how to talk to my daughter with some
Learn how to
respect.
talk to no motherfucking. Your kids better learn how to respect her adult.
Put some respect.
Somebody gonna kick her motherfucking ass and yours.
My child don't disrespect no
Tough
adult
ass
unless
nigga.
they sitting up there disrespecting
Oh,
her.
tough ass.
They
You
got
ain't
shit
nothing
to
but
do
a
with
nigga
shit.
with pink on. You ain't nothing but a nigga in pink.
And you
Fuck you talking about?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, you want to start it off with? Okay, can you hear us? Well, I'm gonna start it off then.
She's doing the mannequin challenge.
I'm gonna say, I don't. This is a tough one for me because I do feel that the man was wrong, but I also feel that he was right.
Wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong. There's a way. There's a way to talk to anybody, and you didn't hear in the beginning where he probably had told her, like he said, he told her earlier to get in and clean her room, and he told her sensibly, go clean up your room. But she moved when she wanted to move.
Right.
So he put a little adultness and removed the sensibility talk out of the way. Both are wrong. I guess respect goes both ways. Yes, yes. And
Welcome to the show,
what?
Andrew.
Welcome to the who?
The person who the comment, Angus Brooks.
I thought you were saying he was coming in. But when the man told her the first time, she should have went on ahead and did it. But obviously, some kids they want to move when they want to move. So
Correct.
when he cursed her, she felt like she automatically became an adult and told him, "You know how my daddy, you don't tell me what the hell to do." Whatever disagreement the little girl had at that moment, whatever inkling of anything being on her right and him wrong went out the window because she went from him telling her in an aggressive manner, go clean up your goddamn room, because he had done already told her once. And then when she told him that, she started a whirlwind. Because I tell my kids all the time, even if someone do disrespect you, an adult, don't disrespect them back. That's what your daddy here for. That's what your auntie, your uncle, any adult that loves you, that's what they're for. Stay in a child's place. And when I get to you, we'll have a discussion on what happened. And I promise you I'll make it right if you are right. My problem is this. When he went to go talk to the mama said that the daughter told no lie. You're not her dad. This is where the problem comes in at. Because as a man, you can't ask for provisions of a stepfather to be in the position of a father, to do the things of a father, to provide, to protect, to clothe, to feed, to guide, to nurture. You can't ask of him to participate in that role of a father when it's clearly stated that the dad has never been in the daughter's life.
True.
And you only see your daughter as your daughter and not as y'all daughter. Because she clearly said on numerous occasions, my child, My child, not our child. Why are you talking to our child like this? Why are you talking to our daughter like this? You can't talk to my daughter like this because you're not her dad. But you want the provisions, guidance, and everything else from him as he is her biological dad. And that's where the problem lies because you can't get those type of things. And there's also the things that come with being a parent, like discipline, straightening, handling, spanking, ass kicking from time to time. Those things comes with being a parent too.
True.
Cause when I sat in prison for 3 years, God was kicking my ass. Do you understand me? That was an ass whipping. When my mama whooped me, of course I didn't like that. My stepfather disciplined me too. But it was only out of love. I've never been beaten in my life. Hold on. Understanding of the roles were never established, and mutual respect from all three parties have never been established. That's exactly what I mean, Kamal.
Exactly.
And that's perfectly stated. Because this is two different families going on in this house. It's the boyfriend girlfriend family. It's the man and his children's family. It's the mama and her daughter family. So that's three different families going on in the house, and ain't nobody got no unity. The
True.
only unity is dick and pussy. That's it. And when the daddy, when the boyfriend told the mom of this, she went to automatically defending her daughter.
Right.
And I felt that the gentleman was wrong by him saying he don't have to explain anything to her. Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Because first of all, if I'm dating you and we're you picked me and I picked you, you know how I am. I know how you are. So if you say something to my child, I know just me knowing you and you're dating me, I know whatever you told that person, you stepped to them correct. You don't have to explain to me. I know you stepped to them correct because you got the best interest for me and my child. So you don't have to explain.
But as Kamal clearly stated, they don't have that, Tony.
Right. But I'm saying, but they should have had that. And if
yes, they should have.
Explain to me. If anything,
Right.
once you tell me I gotta speak to my child, I'm gonna speak to my child. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. Let me go beat her ass.
But see, that's the thing. See, because I don't have a problem if Cake is my woman and she said, "Well, what happened?" I don't have a problem relaying what happened because I want her as the mother to get a clear understanding of what went on. I don't want her guessing anything. I don't want her going in the house to talk, and I had an opportunity to talk first, and she goes in and the daughter tells a lie. Oh, he was trying to touch on me. Da, da, da. I want her to be able to see clear. Because if he didn't feel like he needed to tell her anything, he ain't have to go out there to the car to talk to the mama. He could have just stayed in the house and just let it be what it was.
No,
But
I don't think he felt he didn't need to say anything. I think after how she came back and snapped back at him, then he took the position of no,
of
I'm
defense,
not going to of defense. I think he was all for explaining until she checked him like that.
Right, I agree. Well, Kate, as a mom, as a mother,
So
how do you feel about it? What did you think?
that whole situation to me, I think where we go wrong as parents is we putting people in our lives that we aren't ready to have in our lives permanently. And that thing said a stepfather, and a stepfather is someone who has said, "I take the role to be the provider, the lover, the nurturer, what this child needs to grow and develop to be who they need to be."
Right.
So at that point, he can correct her, and that child was out of pocket. Now he might have been wrong with his tone, and if that's not the way that they parent, then he wrong. It sounds like she said I don't talk to my child aggressive like that.
The
But
way
the
that
way
you talk to
she
yours.
was right, but the way she was speaking to him, she have an aggression about herself. So I
Yes.
don't know. I'm a loving mom, but I cuss my children out.
And sometimes they need to be cussed at.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
speak aggressively to my children, but I also nurture, I also love, I also explain. And if a guy came into my life who I was dating, not someone that I resided under the same roof and expected that when the lights got paid, that light bill was covered to make sure that we all had, I think we got to look at all these factors and not put this man in a position of you only here to do what I need you to do. But aside from that, you have no more bearings in my life. He right for saying get on. I would have
Yes.
if I was him, I'd tell her to get on. If I've had relationships where I've been the stepmom. And if I can't discipline your child,
Yep.
don't leave your child with me.
Cause
I'm
that
an
ass get
auntie.
tore up.
If I can't auntie your child, don't leave him with me. Like we not about to sit here and let a child be disrespectful and it be okay. And if I
Never.
came to my significant other, my husband, and I said you need to talk to them, and the reason I'm gonna say you talk to because you know what, we had a discord. It didn't go right. And if he come back with some stuff like she just did, I ain't got shit else to say either.
Never. And see,
Ever.
and that be the thing I because that could go crazy. Imagine that little thing right there. And that's why I try to always hear both sides before I act. Because just imagine me, Darren, Chuck, and some this right here happened and it gets back to the dad. And me personally, I need to be able to talk to that gentleman in that situation and be like, listen, can you explain to me what went on? Now, how I come to him is how he's gonna respond. So
Exactly.
if I come to him as a concerned dad, and hey Tim, could me and you talk, man? What happened with you and my baby? Tell me what happened. Da 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 da. I had already told her to get in that room to clean up because everybody was cleaning. She ignored me. So yes, I did say a cuss word, but it was not to belittle, but to alert her that I'm done playing. Go
It
take
was,
your ass in there and clean up the room.
it was to
Right.
correct her.
Because cuss
Yes,
words, we making these children a little too sensitive for the world, and
The-
they cuss. They cuss
yes,
more than we do. So cuss words ain't offensive to a child.
Right. You
Children
nope,
know,
2 years old be walking around talking about shit and fuck.
yep, yep.
So don't come at me with talking about, oh, you too much because you use the cuss word. No. No, 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 no. No.
But listen, Kate. So when I get through listening, I done heard, I done heard my daughter's side. Now I hear his side. I've never heard anything bad about this man. You understand what I'm saying?
exactly.
The mother is still living in the house and keeping my daughter around him. So I have Kamal say the juicy could not be more correct. Adults that adults that I did not agree with how the discipline, even though I didn't agree with how they discipline and treat kids, could never be left alone with my children. I couldn't watch a child I couldn't discipline. I'm definitely for that. Cause that mean that if I can't correct them, if that mean if I can't correct them, if they get ready to run out there in front of that car, I just turn around and go back in the house. Because you don't want me correcting your child. You don't want me saving your child. You don't want me protecting your child. You don't want me guiding your child. So the thing is this, we can't have when it comes to this, we can't have cake and ice cream and eat it too. And motherfucker just date me, but and pay and buy school clothes for my kids when I ask you to, and go and do this when I ask you to for them, and feed them and do this and down the cross if somebody break in the house and they over there by my daughter, but then when it come to you, motherfucker, disciplining my child, that's not your child. Don't you put your goddamn hand on my child. I think personally, if this is real, the relationship is over anyway. Cause if she don't leave, I gotta go.
Exactly.
I don't want you no more. Because you've already showed me where your allegiance is. And when I say allegiance, I'm not saying I'm pitting your kids against me. I'm talking about parenting. We're not on the same parenting allegiance. Because
Exactly.
what you supposed to have did as a mama is once I told you she cursed me or cursed at me, whatever she did or whatever I did at that moment, if you go in there and find out I ain't fondled your child, I ain't touched your child in a sexual manner, I ain't hit her upside her head or nothing like that, and all I did was told her to get her ass in the room and clean up, and she told me, shut the hell up, you ain't my daddy. She need to have skin off the back of her ass in a cup in the next 30 seconds.
And not only that, if the fact that he said what he said, apparently they've been living there. They ain't just moving in today. So however he talks and however he is, they both already knew that.
Yes.
Because first of all, you dated him before you moved in, so you know how he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was okay because guess what? You moved in.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently what you saw before you moved in was okay.
And she plan on not moving. Man, fuck that, whatever. We ain't leaving.
Right. So therefore
We
you're gonna
we
do
ain't leaving.
therefore how I run my household is gonna be the same.
Yes. And the crazy thing is that's how you know she know he's not he's not putting her child in any harm's way, because if that was the case, she would have been like, yeah, you right, we gone. She don't even want to leave.
Mm. The dick too good.
So I knew it was coming. I wouldn't say the relationship is over. It needs to be developed in the right way. Mr. Brooks, that may be true, but I'm saying for me, that would be over with for me, because then you said, and another thing, I'm gonna say this. I think he was wrong when he said he'll put his hands on the mama. That was too much. And then she was wrong and right by saying, I'm gonna put the motherfucking police on your ass also. So with me already being afraid that you willing to put me in jail, I can't trust you.
You got to
I
go.
can't trust you. I gotta go or you gotta go. The relationship is over. Do what, Tony?
Do do. Now. Do do now.
We ain't even gotta talk no more. I understand who you are. I understand that we don't need to be together no more. There's nothing else to talk about. But this is why I say, Tony, this is why I say, and when you're in a long-term relationship, I don't really just see how people just, move in with one another. Because nothing has been proven other than dick and pussy. I need to know what your beliefs are. I need to know how you live. I've learned my lesson from that. I've learned it. I've learned it. I need to see how you handle bills in your house outside of me financially doing that for you. I need you to see how I run my house and how I handle my kids
Mm-hmm.
and how my kids love their dad and such and such and such and such. So when you be like, "Ooh, you so stern. Why you that way?" I'm batting 1,000. I'm batting 1,000. Every child that I done raised and loved on in life, done graduated high school, either in college, ain't been to jail, ain't been to prison, and ain't got no children on the way. Obviously, the way that I do it works.
Amen.
Amen. And do now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got one just graduated.
Yeah. 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 So, and then I got at least OT, JC, TJ, Nene, Ravon, Pooh,
You better stop.
Tyrese, Mario,
Stop.
Drayvon.
You don't run out of
I,
fingers.
I I got a Keela finna do it next year. That's my niece. My niece Naya done already done it. I'm talking about, and then I got a few more years for that one that was just on there do it. But guess what? Oh, and I got the Fluffskins. They right behind her. So everything that I've touched, father wise, uncle wise, is flourishing because somebody has to be the reinforcer. When the mama is not the reinforcer, somebody got to be there to let them to make them toe the line. Because if ain't nobody there to make them toe the line, they run wild. That little girl is on the verge of running wild
Yes.
because her mama is her friend and not her mama.
And I promise you, we'll move right on. But I want to say this last thing. I promise you that your nieces and nephews that you chastise, however you do it, I promise you, their parents don't come back and ask you, "Well, what happened?"
Oh no. But you know why? Like you say, one, they trust me, and two, they the motherfucker. They the one calling me
Exactly.
uncle.
Well, listen. Let's move on. There's a picture that's floating around the internet. It's gone viral. This young grandmama, I ain't gonna say young grandmama. This grandmama who should know better. She wore this beautiful dress to church, and the pastor had an issue with it. Who's this here? What's up, Wisdom? All the way from Africa.
What they do, Wisdom? I appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro.
But yeah, this the young lady, she wore a dress, well, not young lady, this grandmother, she wore a dress to church. Pastor had an issue with it, and the dress has gone viral.
It's a damn great grandmama.
Either
Look at
way, she's sexy and she know it. Like I said on my
Not in,
post, she
not
did
in
it
the
because
damn
she could.
church.
But the thing of it is
Go ahead, Kate.
I don't okay for how I've been in church and seen a lot of people, okay, go to church. Being that her dress is more of a young, stylish dress, like it more is not her age. That's the most that's inappropriate about it. Like,
Kate, let me
yes,
look at this.
her,
Go ahead.
huh?
Go ahead,
Is
baby.
it sheer? Can you see through it? Is it because it's showing her body?
Let me ask a question, Kate. With that,
Mm-hmm.
let me ask a question. If a gentleman wore a pair of pants that looked like that fit his body, and then it's not sheer, but it has the image of his dick on the left hand side. Oh, Lord help us. Oh man. Listen, listen. Guaranteed the world would have shot him down. Out of order. It's out of order. Because guess what? This is the problem, Tony, that I'm telling you. The order is that the women are supposed to be the teachers of the nation. And if the women themselves at this age deems that, especially at church. Come on, so listen. If Mama would have wore that dress to the bingo meeting, nobody has a problem with it. Nobody has a problem with that.
or
If
to the
Mama would have
club.
wore, well, she ain't got no. Well, obviously this one go to the club, but
And she probably like it's hot.
listen. And if Mama would have wore this to the grocery store, everybody would have applauded Mama
Especially at
because she.
Walmart.
Lord help us. But we gotta have some respect for certain areas to where you just know that this is not appropriate. I'm not going to go to church and have my meat print laying to the side, and I'm wearing some extra tight pants so that the people in the church can know that I have something in there. Listen, that's not her. That dress right there. You can get that off of Sheen, and that dress right there looks. It ain't her body. That's the design of looking like titties and um mid area. Yeah, she's a very confused woman. She's a very confused old lady. Very. And I don't have a problem with her wearing it. It ain't my grandmama. But my problem is if this is what you wore to church, there was nothing saintful in your body at all. Not nail piece of saintness was in you. Some saintness, but it wasn't no saintness.
Juicy, would you wear that dress to church?
I wish I could go find that dress so I can wear it to church. Just
It's
on
on Sheen.
GP. Just on
It's on
GP.
Sheen.
I ain't
Go
got the
look on
Sheen app.
Sheen.
I ain't never got my
Download it.
internet thing. I ain't got room
It's
for that.
good.
So your answer is yes, you would wear that dress to church.
Just because. And I mean, the only reason is because of how people are reacting. Like we so
So her
quick to
dressing like a
judge.
whore?
Listen, but that's what God wants in His church. God wants everybody to come so He can deliver them.
So
God
you
has
admitting that she
saints
needs to
to
be
show
delivered
up.
from her whoredom. So you
I don't
mean
say
that
from
she?
I don't say from a
That's what you
whoredom.
just said.
No. First off, you said the word whore. That's
And
not
you
something
said
that
what? And what did you
I
say?
said so she could be delivered. I was speaking
From
towards your
what?
comment.
From
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 wherever
a
God
whoredom.
feels she held
First
back
of all,
from.
hold on. Let me ask this question. Being that what you see is a design, had the design not been on the dress, it would just been a regular dress.
Yes,
Right.
but the design is
Right.
there, so you can't take it away.
But
Listen,
I've seen thugs come to church with weed plants and marijuana plants on their shirts.
I've seen
and then,
women come to church with sheer shirts on.
yes, and they're
I've seen them
wrong.
come to church with the midriff tops on.
They're
I've seen women come
wrong.
to church where their skirt don't come longer than their fingertips.
They're
Hell,
wrong.
Bishop Eddie Long used to preach every Sunday with a muscle shirt on.
Listen, that's not him being naked. That's him putting on a shirt. It didn't have nothing with his nipples out or emulating his nipples or
He
anything.
trying to
He had on
show
a
his physique. What in the world he doing up there trying to distract the
cake.
congregation?
I asked you
They
a
need
minute
to be
ago.
there to
If
focus on
Cake,
God's word
but I
and
asked
not
you a
his
minute
vices.
ago. Listen, Cake, I asked you a minute ago. How would you feel if a man walked in with that same color outfit that had a design of his penis on his left side, and there are children there, there are other adults there, and he says, "I'm just God told me to come as I am." Is that appropriate?
If he walked in with an image of not his, because ain't nobody
Right.
making an image on theirs. You get what I'm saying? But we
Go
got
ahead.
these shirts. We got these t-shirts where the bears
No, Cake, Cake,
are
Cake. I'm
being
just asking a question.
torn
I'm
up.
just asking a question.
I
I'm
don't I
asking a
don't
question based off the dress.
I don't feel
Based off the dress.
I would be offended. No, I don't feel I would be
Okay,
offended.
Tony. If somebody came in and you got children, as a man, he comes in, he has that same design, same color, fitting pair of pants and shirt like that. But on the lower extremities, he has an emulation of his penis coming off the left hand side while he's in church. Do you think that that's deemed to be okay?
Okay, two-part question. No, I don't think it's okay, but I don't think I would be offended either.
Okay, I
Because
would.
to me, it's like I'm not gonna sit here and say it's okay, because I do feel like I don't wear white shoes after Labor Day. I feel that we have a dress fashion, a coupe, like Tony was saying earlier, that we should be characterizing and presenting ourselves. I do feel. I would say the same thing about that homosexual man that comes to church with his mini skirt on and his loud green jacket and his purse.
Ooh.
It's the same fashion of choice. You are choosing to express your personality, and that is welcome in
And
God's
that is where,
church.
and that's why I would not put my body in a building where there is no discretion of how someone should come and be amongst others, knowing that kids are there. I'm not walking around with my penis, my emulation of my penis showing amongst other kids. Because if a man came anywhere with that in the presence of my daughter and that person, no children are there, and my daughter happened to be there, we gonna have a misunderstanding.
Hold on. So my thing is, if back to Juicy and the penis and the lady with the dress, grandma, I'm a firm believer that through love and kindness we have drawn thee. So if the homosexual or whoever came there, wearing, let's say the man wearing the dress or the mini skirt or the lipstick or whatever, and mentally or visually we deem it to be inappropriate, it's not my place to say, oh no, that's inappropriate. It's my place to love on you, share the word with you, let the Holy Ghost find you and prick your spirit and change you, and then the next week you may come back in a suit.
So I guess grandmama just started going to church yesterday, like she don't know what the fuck the words say.
Now you're assuming. Maybe she did. I don't know.
Okay, listen. I don't. Y'all got it. Y'all, I'm for real. See, hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. Our society will fall for anything. Nothing is taboo. Everything is acceptable. There are no rules in certain societies, and that's exactly right. Mr. Brooks say she might have now.
Just started going to church.
Listen, that hoe need to stay home.
That
She
what?
could have.
That hoe need to stay
And
home.
you know what though? But society has conformed to everything is okay. Rules are for fools, discretion for the wise. She may not be a wise one. She may when she picked and bought that dress, she thought, "Ooh, I'm gonna look good in this." I don't even
Not
think
on
her
Sunday.
mindset was.
Hold on, Chantel. Listen, Chantel. Glad you're on the
How
show.
you
I
know
want
you
you.
weren't Seventh Day Adventist?
Hold on, just Chantel. Thursday show. I want to do a show Thursday, and the topic is let's talk about sex. How important is it? I would like you to be one of our live guests,
Oh.
amongst other people. But I want to have a few live guests on the show. You know, Thursdays we have live guests, so I want you to be one of our special guests on Thursday. Let's talk about sex. How important is it? It's going to be X-rated, raunchy to the core. So, you know, on Thursdays we're on at 8 o'clock. So put the children to sleep at 7:59.
Better put him to sleep at 7:30.
Are you sure I'm gonna be able to be on this show? She
Hold
might
on,
have put on what she had to wear. You know
Mr.
what?
Brooks. Let me,
That's a very good point. Because
Mr. Brooks.
after my brothers threw out all my things, I wanted to go to church and I had no dress. I felt very uncomfortable that I had to go to church in a cat suit. And them women
Yeah,
were looking at
and
me
just
like, what
always
the
say,
hell? But at the same time, it was all I had.
Listen. Let me explain something to you.
Where was
Let me
she
explain
supposed to
something to
be?
you. Let me say this. If all I have to wear to church is a pair of pants that squeeze my dick, and it emulation shows that this is what I'm talking about, then I need to pray in the closet at my house and get on my knees and thank God right there. Turn on some Joel Osteen, some Legacy the Great, somebody, and stay home. Go to the Salvation Army the next week. save up me some pennies, go pick up some cans, and go in there and buy some goddamn clothes that I can wear and put in front of God. There's a difference between come as you are and come how you want to come. Amen. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I'm telling you,
You know what? At
I'm
this
not going to
point,
church like that.
to disagree.
I'm not going to church
And
to
that's
disgrace.
his own.
Yeah, it is.
God saw your naked ass. God don't care how you come as long as you come with your pure motherfucking heart. That's period.
Well, we definitely know that that damn show wasn't pure when she walked up in the
God
church when
wants
she can.
able and ready to receive.
Okay. And for Mr. Brooks, there's a difference between judging
All these people.
There's a difference from judging
All these
and
people making
discernment.
comments about her dress need to buy her a dress.
Listen, I got $8. That's where she got the goddamn Sheen shit from. I'm pretty sure she bypassed a lot of goddamn dresses before she got to that. But if you heard that Jesus loved you and he
If you
accepts
heard
you
that
just I got it as you are, then I say let her come. We can change her clothes. She could have changed her clothes before she got there to distract people so that we would already have something to talk about. There's a difference between discernment and judging.
You know
And
what?
people have the right to discern.
Let's move on.
You know what?
I got a letter.
People should have did. They should have gave her a cover.
They should have told her to take her old ass home and put on a girdle and a goddamn slip, and she'd have looked better going in with a slip instead of that damn dress.
I have a letter and one more video.
Tony has a letter.
Okay.
Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrown@gmail.com.
Here goes. Dear ATL, so I was looking to hide some jewelry I bought in my wife's nightstand. I look, and this is what I found. He's holding up a rose, the vibrator that sucks the pussy. This is what I found. Now I know we don't have sex often because I'm on the road a lot, truck driver, but we had an agreement that we would not fondle ourselves because I'm a devout, and I thought she was too. I'm now thinking divorce. Why would I be married to a woman who breaks vows? I just don't understand. It shows no restraint, and I need a strong team player. What should I do?
Grow the fuck up. You should grow completely the fuck up. Not one time did you say that this woman was out cheating. Not one time did you say that you caught her with a man texting her phone. Not one time did you say that. What's that? That's the rose. That's something to keep her at bay so that she don't feel.
Hold on, Legacy. In relationships, when you have a marriage and a union and you agree to join together and you have created a agreement between how y'all gonna engage and love each other, and the rule says y'all gonna, because the Bible says don't spill it. It says it's a sin, and he said he's devout. So he's saying that they both are, and these are the things that they believe in. She deceives.
He believe in that. He believe in.
If she's too weak, while he said she did too.
No, read it again, Tony. He said I am. He thought. He didn't say she was because we don't get her side of the story.
She was.
Right, that she was too, but obviously
And the
there wasn't
reason
an
why
agreement.
I'm gonna take it that he said I thought she was. He's saying that yes, he's saying that they are devout Christians, and he's saying that he is, and he thought she was. And the reason why he's saying he doesn't know if she is now is because she's doing what she said she would not do, which they say devout Christians don't do. So no, he now divorce, maybe some marriage counseling, because that's a little bit extreme. Because
Maybe he need to get his ass. Maybe he need to
I
get his
agree with
ass
you
off.
on that.
Maybe he need to get his ass off the road and fuck his wife. Maybe he need to come home and
Before
put
he
his put
leaves
dick.
and right when he come home,
No, because obviously she need
maybe
more than
put
that.
iPhone and have FaceTime or meet up, and they need
Hold
and
on,
right, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe they need to enjoy it virtually.
but maybe Juicy he's driving because the way he said
Period.
he's gone for he's. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Tony?
Yes.
Maybe he's doing long haul. Hold on. Why not make adjustments to his work schedule? Divorce is a bit extreme. Yes. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe because he say he's gone for long periods of
Hey,
time. So either you are one, gonna like Miss Johnson say, make some adjustments and stop doing long hauls, and you need to go over the world locally to where you can go drop something off, bring something back, and be home overnight. Because obviously she needs to be played with a lot. And if that ain't what you can do because you deem to put work ahead of pleasing, then that means y'all should have got a better understanding of who each other was before you got married. Cause she like that thing taste and played with more often than he can do it.
And played in.
And played in and sucked on. Because that what the roles do is
and
suck it
and,
real
and, and
deliciously.
that part, that's the where I say they should go through some counseling and work out where they are, because as marriage goes, so should your life, and you should always grow together. Things are going to change. What I agreed to when I first said I do might not be what I agreed to 5, 10, 15, 20 years later. So if this is the point where they met that crossroad and she said she needed a little bit more, he needs to be that understanding husband to
Yes.
understand. But
Because
the
people
thing about
change.
it is, she didn't say it.
Because
She had
people
Hold
to
do
on,
change.
Tony.
find it. So
I
Hold on,
agree.
okay.
she
What?
was sneaking.
Yeah,
I agree with Juicy
listen.
because people do change. The same person you married 5 years ago is not the same person you are 5 years later. You've
Right.
changed,
I agree.
but you
I
got
agree.
you got to be able to communicate and not just hear a person, but also listen to a person. There's a difference,
Mhm.
and I frequently say that on various shows. You know, don't be like, "Well, I hear you." No, don't. I don't want you to hear me. I want you to listen. And some
Mhm.
things are not said. Some things is implied, and because if you're listening, you'll figure that out.
This is why constant communication is so important. It very well is, because clear communication leads to no misunderstanding. And if she was able to clearly communicate to her husband that right now you being gone leaves me here lonely and I'm in need, this is what I'm going to do to hold me over. He wouldn't, when he came back, he wouldn't have been surprised. Now they would have then had a time to talk and address how he feels. I'm a devout, and this is what we agreed to. And she can say, "But I'm not anymore. I want this." But that's communication. That's what the marriage needs. And if she's not comfortable enough to share where she is today, he needs to think about where their relationship is. But I don't think it's in the divorce. It's in misunderstanding, and that happens with distance. That happens with loneliness. That's a form of depression when you can't communicate too. So he really needs to look at a bigger picture and see how can he help his wife and his marriage.
Kamal
Tell that
say,
sucker to go back on the road. Send Pastor Bernie Mac from the movie Friday to his house to pray for her. Oh, they must be
listen,
double.
listen. For me, um, I agree with both of you guys. Over the times, over the years, people do change. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I can say that I wouldn't look at my wife differently. I would look at that situation as you're doing everything in your power to not step out on this marriage. And me finding the roles, maybe because of how my faith is, I may feel a little hurt, but then I need to check myself and say, you know what? For the last 10 years, I've been on the road heavy. And for the last 10 years, I've probably been home the equivalent of a year and 2.5 years out of the last 10 years trying to do this. And I haven't heard one time of my wife stepping out on me. And if this mechanical device, what I found, because she's trying to cover me by hiding this little gadget, I'm not going to make her feel insignificant or weak to her faith because she's doing something to keep our relationship and our faith and our marriage together. So I may eventually, because I want her to feel comfortable, that night while I'm there, I'm gonna damn sure go get it and I'm gonna play with it with her so that she can understand, baby, I appreciate you for holding us together by not going out and letting a man put it in and you putting this on it. So keep this here, and I got you more batteries up here just in case I have to be on the road a little bit longer.
Question for Kamal and Angris, both young men on the show that are also married. So what would happen if you came home and found the rose, the bullet, and a vibrator in your wife's nightstand drawer? I want to hear from the two guys that's in the comment section, Kamal and Angris. You came home and you wanted to hide some jewelry in your wife's nightstand drawer, and you open the drawer, and she got a whole relationship going on. She got a dildo, a vibrator, a bullet, and a feather. You know, she got a whole.
And I want to ask Miss Johnson, how would you feel if you came home and your husband had the Gok 3000, and the lubricants and things of that nature? That because you're always flying out to take care, working with the company that you work for, you're always flying out and gone from time to time. And sometimes when you come back, you cycle on. Sometimes you tired, jet lagged, however it may be. But I'm just saying, how would you feel if you came in and you found the Gok 3000 in your husband dresser drawer up there with the socks?
Yes. Want to hear from you individuals. And if there's anyone else watching, because I see the numbers kind of high, so it's more than you three. It's only you three making comments. But for any other watcher right now that's watching, again, how would you feel?
Now you better not be on this show right now.
I wouldn't trip or think negatively about it. I would join in the experience with her.
Yes, sir. Listen.
It happens. I've allowed that.
Yes. But listen,
okay, so I missed the question. I apologize. What was the question?
How would the men feel if they came home and found a whole relationship in the drawer? A bullet, a vibrator, a dildo, a whip, a chain, and a feather. And that was their responses.
And a feather. Tickle me, Susan.
Yes, she got a whole train in there.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right?
Oh my lamb.
Listen, I was never a person that was okay with toys. I just felt uncomfortable. Kamal say I found it before.
I found it before and made it part of our
playtime from time to time. Let me tell y'all a story, right? And my mama is finna kill me, but I gotta do it.
Don't do it. Don't do that. No, don't do it.
Listen, I love you, mama.
And you know she's watching.
Listen. Okay, but Juicy say no, so I ain't gonna do it. But I was never a fan of toys. But this young lady that I was talking to way
100 years ago. 100 years ago.
108 years ago.
Okay.
One day got me to be okay with using it on her because I felt uncomfortable holding the vibrator thing, you know, because it was like I felt by me playing with having one of those with me with a woman, I felt like I wasn't enough. So it made me feel inadequate. And that wasn't the truth. The truth is, once you become a team with it enhances and makes things a lot better for you. And you get to see a side of your woman that you don't really get to see all the time.
Right.
So I learned to embrace it. And like Mr. Brooks say, you make it a part, you know, make it a sideshow in your sex life.
And when she was at work, when she was at work, did you put it on your dick head?
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
Because you couldn't do it in front of us, so while she was at work.
I just feel a bunch of furniture moving right now.
Look, I'm glad we're on the opposite ends of the state of Florida.
I'm finna see Darren over there.
Okay.
But you have to be, but definitely that's definitely not something. To me, it seems like he's already on edge of ready for divorce anyway, and that's just an escape route for him. Because if he's just as devout and devoted as he say he is, he definitely know that, you know, counseling should be one of the things because marriage is supposed to be forever. So he's not as devoted as he say he is, or as devout as he says or claims that he is. Because marriage is not, I mean, definitely we sin every day. Everybody's sin, regardless if you're saved, sanctified, and everything. You sin willingly, and your body sins unwillingly. That's why we have to pray and pray without ceasing. Because we also sin doing things that we don't even know our bodies are doing. So for you to be willing to put your wife away about something that kept her from keeping her pussy out the door, then you need to get out the door. As Kamal said, get your ass back on the road.
Well, let me show this last video. Talk about it, and we can go home.
Don't you come back no more?
Okay. Check this out. This is our last video, and then we can go home.
Have you ever broken any furniture while arguing with your husband?
So many I can't count. Yes.
True. Have you ever lied to your husband about where you have been after work?
That answer is yes.
True. Question 10. Do you consider having sexual relations with your husband a chore?
My answer is yes.
True. Question 11 for $25,000. Do you think you have been a good wife? I hope that the replacement question is easier. This is your new $25,000 moment of truth question. Question 11. Since you have been married, have you ever given your phone number to a man you were romantically interested in?
The answer is yes.
True. Question 12. Do you have any secrets that could destroy your marriage?
Yes.
True. Question 13. Have you ever had a sexual fantasy involving one of your husband's friends?
The answer is yes.
True. Question 14. Do you have any romantic feelings for a man other than your husband? You're going to have to speak the answer to me.
The answer is yes.
Question 15. Have you had sexual relations with any of your husband's friends and never told him about it?
The answer is yes.
True. Question 16. Do you think you deserve a better husband?
No.
True. There's no way you're stopping, is there?
I'm going.
Yeah. Question 17. Since you have been married, have you had sexual relations with a man other than your husband in your own bedroom? I need your answer.
The answer is yes.
True. Question 18, Shannon, for $200,000. Are you still in love with Chad?
Yes, I really love him.
True.
That's
Ain't no way a man is sitting there and getting all the way to that part without running on that stage. Just being honest with you. All right. Wow.
So this couple went on this game show, and the show has this detector, I guess the lie detector or whatever. It determines whether or not you're telling the truth or a lie. And so she's in the hot seat. So on the show, the husband finds out that his wife cheated on him during their marriage, which apparently he didn't know prior to the show. How would y'all have handled that situation?
You
Now,
know,
mind you, you're gonna walk away with all this $250,000 that she just made for you on the show.
I'm gonna take my money and I'm gonna be glad in it. She went on that show and intentionally told him things that she could have told them in the privacy of their own home. When she did it, she didn't have to. That ain't no love. This figment of people's imagination that they could do what the fuck they want to do and still call this shit love is so fucking crazy to me.
Hold on, Cake, read what Mr. Brooks say. I would not have been
on that show. Right. We pick our poisons. And I don't feel that like these game shows. If you gonna call me on the game show, no, talk to me. Oh, give me a fade. Run it. one way or the other. That's it. That's all we got.
Listen, the marriage is. Well, I want her to go ahead and continue to spill the beans because it's a lie detector and it's truthful, and I want you to go ahead and tell it all. So it's being recorded. It can be played back. I can utilize this in court. And that $250,000 that you get, which is probably going to be $160,000, we're going to end up dividing it in divorce anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and pull half of that myself anyway. Damn what you won. I'm going to get that in the divorce. But you done fucked the man in my house. You done fucked on my friends. You hid all that from me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the marriage over with. Marriage over. I ain't gotta do no more. Just keep talking and make the most out of this right here that you're gonna do, because you're gonna need half of that to find you a new way of life. Cause it's over.
Ain't giving up half a shit. We gonna find a state. We gonna find a state where we gotta live. That when you
and because Juice is talking bullshit, the internet cut her ass off. I can't hear you, Legacy.
Where?
Can't hear you, Legacy.
I can't hear him.
Go out and come back in. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Tony, that right there, like I'm glad for stuff when people feel they can be bold. Like she felt so confident and bold to sit there and say that. But at the same time, she said too much. His friends and their
But
own
listen, Justin. But had she lied, she wouldn't have got the money.
Okay, but the thing of it is she knew what this show was about. Like, you know that this show is, the point is a lie detector ain't gonna ask you questions. It ain't asking questions of, do you and your husband play tic-tac-toe? It ain't asking these fun games to see if y'all like each other and how compatible you are. You know, it's messy. It's worse than Jerry Springer.
Look at this way. Maybe she felt somewhere down in her shondo, in her psyche, that she felt that I've done this long enough. I don't want to do this no more. I want to give up the whore lifestyle, and I just want to be with my husband. So I'm willing to go on the show with him and let the truth come out. Mr. Brooks says, I wonder what truths or lies the husband told in his question or answer session. I can't hear you. Come on, Juicy, get it together. Legacy, I was saying that maybe at some point she felt that maybe she's been doing this for so many years. But I don't know how long they've been married. But let's say they've been married. Let's say that I hear you now, Juicy. Let's say they've been married 15 years and she just had enough. She's been doing it for 8 years. She's been doing it for 7 years, 8 years, or whatever. And she just had enough now. She's like, I can't do this anymore. Mentally, I can't, continue. Yes, I know what the show is about. This will be my opportunity to try to redeem myself and make some money for the both of us. Let me go ahead and come clean. Because yes, you could have the same conversation at home in privacy and still been broke. But then I got the same conversation on national TV and make $250,000 or $500,000. And hopefully he forgives me and look how much money, how much better we are financially.
By me knowing, if I'm the person and I know that this is what this show is about and how it is, I need to go ahead and at least tell you before I tell the world, and hope that you want to participate in it so that you don't look like a damn fool. Everybody else around you knew about it except for you. And now you exposing my life and my hurt to the world because over some monetary value. My relationship is over. We're done. I don't give a damn how much you sell and how much money we make out of it. But it's over with. So go on and make as much money as you need to. Because it's over.
Wow.
See, what one of the questions should have been asked was, have you sucked dick?
That seems to be the one that always bothers black men.
Huh?
That seems to be the one that always bothers black men.
See,
you put somebody else's penis in your mouth and I kissed you.
Listen, let me tell you something. If I got with a woman and she's been in a relationship, if she lie and tell me, oh, I ain't sucked dick before, I ain't sucked my husband dick, I don't want to be with you. You're a liar. You ain't been in no 15-year relationship and ain't had a dick in the back of your throat. Just ain't possible.
Troy never had any backup throw because he probably only 2 inches.
If you tell me you ain't had one in your mouth and you was with your husband 15 years or whoever you was with for however long, you starting off this relationship with a lie. Because I know you was in a long-term relationship, so you may have experimented and experienced this thing. Now, I may can consciously move past that because I understand sex. I understand that. That was before my time. But in my time of us together, and you allow somebody else to put it in there during my time, we are out of time. Mr. Brooks say it's over. Even if I knew all the answers beforehand, embarrassment on this level is deadly. Exactly. Do you know how much that emasculated him as a man? Not only that you cheated, but you desired his friends that come around.
And fuck them in your bed.
And mess with them in your bed. She don't look at you as a man. She looks at you as a child. She looks at this man as and guess what? He sat up there as a child. See, because if you look at the couple, right? She was only with him for financial. He's and everybody that she's probably messed with that was his friend were somebody that looked like somebody she felt she wanted to be with.
Right.
She desired them sexually. Because do you know how much it takes for a woman who loves you, care about you, to cheat outside the house from you, but to bring someone and cheat in your bed? She doesn't see you as a man. She didn't have a worry about you killing her. She didn't have a worry about you catching her. She didn't have a worry about this marriage coming to a divorce. She saw you as nothing. You are a purse. And you had something at the time that made her life a little simple. Juicy. You made her life a little simpler. He made that lady's life a little bit simpler and comfortable to deal with. So she was willing to deal with him until the next best thing came around. So let's just say she was with him for 8 years. And whatever state she was deemed to be in, say that when a woman divorces a man, after 5 years, she's entitled to half of what he's built. So that's her game plan. Most of these women are learning the law. Most of these women know that having a child from a rich man or a man that's wealthy and moving up and getting a child and then being with him for 5, 8, 10 years automatically equates financial gain and wealth for her. And that's the mission. So, if this is a true thing and this woman did this to this man, this man got to move to another planet now because he'll always be remembered as the man whose wife stood up on national TV and said she screwed your best friend in your house, in your bed, and made new dents in the mattress because there was none that you put in them.
Hold on.
They weren't loyal to you. They were loyal to the opportunity. And a person who does not understand the value of loyalty will never understand the damage of betrayal. This is how we get hurt. We confuse loyalty with attachments. There is a massive difference with somebody who is assigned to you versus someone who's attached to you. Somebody who is assigned to you helps you complete tasks. But those who are attached to you only want to benefit from the task that you have completed. They don't view you as a person. They view you as a purse. People don't abandon what they want. They abandon what they were using. But I'm loyal. I'm a rider. Everybody is willing to ride while you're in the yacht. But who is going to row with you in a crisis? Loyalty does not require lights or eyes because it is a heart posture. It should not require my presence for you to be loyal. Loyalty is when you have my back behind my back.
And on that note,
well, listen, Mr. Brooks
And
said,
I'm so
here,
aggravated. Like, I've been doing this show for so many times. I don't understand why people calling me to knock me off the show where I can't even access the mic and everything. It don't make no sense.
you know, it be like that.
This
Kate,
shit ain't
sometimes.
funny.
But it be like that sometimes. Listen, but Tony, Mr. Brooks said that here's a woman that's playing with her life over some money. Yes. Yes. People
she
have
may not
lost their
even
life.
live to spin it.
Yeah. See, because if that man right there is already used to money, that money that she's making is not life changing for him. Because he used to money.
The only way I can see that their relationship gonna keep working is he already knew about all this shit. So he was like, yeah, babe, go ahead and make that money. Because he done already forgave her.
Babe?
So,
babe?
No, he done already forgave her. Yes, babe. Like, yes, baby, go make that money.
Yeah,
Because
prostitute
he already
hoe.
done forgive. Yeah, he pimped her. That's the only way. If he ain't pimp her, man.
Juicy, Chantel said you gotta go on airplane mode sometime when the show starts.
But it won't let me use the StreamYard when I'm on airplane mode.
Yeah, it won't. It won't. But you can go if you got your iPhone, Kate, you can mute all calls for a certain time without having to like a do not disturb that you can still be on the StreamYard, but no, you can't get no calls in.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me how to do that. Because you know, I just got the phone. I don't know what to do with it.
All you gotta do is call your high dollar ass sister Tayama that get $1,500, $1,600 phones.
Is that how much these phones cost?
That's how much hers cost.
She got the 15.
Whatever it got, it was like $1,600.
I think that's what they telling me I'm gonna have to get.
She got the 19.
See, somebody could have got a car.
Look, the next one is the 15. She got the 19.
I didn't even know they made 19s. I don't know. I'm on 11. And so when I'm on the 11 and I never updated my phone. So I'm on the 11 from like 2016. You know, y'all can't be knocking me off like I'm here with y'all. No, I'm just here.
Well, listen. We finna go ahead, unless you all got something else. I want to definitely give a shout out to Mr. Akbar. Mr. Brooks, listen. I definitely appreciate y'all opinions tonight. Don't let this be the last time, Mr. Brooks, that you come on to the show. You bring about a great energy and a great thought process to where you energize me. I'm talking about I'm exhausted from work today. And to be able to have you and Mr. Akbar and Ms. Johnson on giving so much feedback, it made the night worth me staying up to participate for, and also, you know, the queen of my heart, my daughter, being, hooray on here tonight early. But to also congregate with my sister and brother on here tonight. I don't know where the boss lady at tonight. She probably been sleep or Tyson done wore her ass out. Cause that happens from time to time. But we definitely want to, glad to be here. Well, Mr. Brooks, we definitely aired. We hope
Hit the
you hit the
subscribe
like
button.
Yeah, why? You blocking the internet.
Hit the subscribe button.
And
Back
every Tuesday at 8:45, 8:50.
Please come on.
Please come on. We definitely would love your opinions and thoughts on here. Sometimes the big guy Kamal Akbar acts an ass, and sometimes I really don't like him. But I love him because he really is a brown noser for the two ladies that's on this show the majority of the time. But
don't do that.
He's a damn brown nose. I done brought plenty of Charmin's tissue for his ass throughout the last 4 years. He's a brown noser.
Hater.
Mr. Brooks, be very fair and impartial on here. And I think me and you can, me and you won't have to go to war. But I think that you might be one of them brown noses too. It just got to be a topic that bring it out. But I
hold up, Mr. Brooks, I got your back. He don't want no smoke. We can go to war.
Okay.
Look, don't sit here try to intimidate our guests to sway them on your side. No, Juicy got them crazy.
Listen, yeah,
English, you got them fighting over you.
Listen. But we're gonna go ahead and prepare, to go in and take it in for the night. We wanna hold on. We'll do. Thank you, sir. Mr. Brooks, I got you some
sister.
Carnell tissue.
Yes.
I'm gonna
yes,
make
my
sure
brother.
I get you a whole 4-pack of Carnell tissue. I already see it. Kamal got Charmin's, you got Carnell. So we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
Why I thought you was saying Cordell. I don't even know. But before we bring me out, I want to say something about a topic that we spoke on about disciplining children. Because I think one of the things that I didn't say, when it comes to disciplining the child, you have to be able to discipline a child. Like, don't be this parent that fuck up, ain't responsible, ain't accountable, and then try to act like you're going to correct the child, but you need correction yourself. So children see that shit. And children will not respect you if they don't think that they can look up to you, if they don't see any honor in your word, because your word just something you say. You have to be impeccable. You have to be responsible and accountable before you can step to anybody with correction.
Yes, ma'am. And that's what I noticed about our group. All the way from Kamal to Miss Eccles, Miss Tina Thompson. If that's her last name, my bad, Miss Tina. From day one, you guys have definitely been true to us and have been here for us. So we understand the loyalty and keeping your word of continually showing up, and that's why we love you guys, and you all the way right, sis. And that's not just for children, it's for adults as well. I'm a person that believe in, when I say I'm your brother, I'm your friend, I show it from the beginning to the end. Whether it's good or bad, I'm gonna be there. And my circle is tight knitted. Everybody pretty much in my circle is on here, and a few other people outside of it, but it's small. But we are there for one another. And we may bump heads and everything, but it doesn't change the fact that we want to still be around each other and be there for each other in good or bad times. But you have to be a person that continually shows that you got that other person's back as that person shows you. At the time when you stop showing me that you don't have me the way that I have you, then I have to show you that I got me at all times. Because I can't allow a person to allow me and my circle to continually support you when truthfully you don't support us behind our back. And we got a person sometime that comes on here is that way. And I'm just not for it. But we're gonna go ahead out and bring out the juiciest cakes in the business. The one that bring all the boys to the yard. That's what Tony say. Or is that your milkshake?
Well, because see, I'm not milkshake. We juicy. Okay, we juicy. It's a difference. We don't do no puss around here. We got no milkies. Yeah, we ain't all that stale. We don't move. No, we don't do all that. We juicy. And you can find me here every Tuesday and Thursday on the ATL show. 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I might be a little bit late, but I'm going to be here. Thursdays, I'm going to be on time. And you can find me on Instagram, Miss Beautiful, on TikTok, Miss Juicy Cakes, and check out my website, enliventoyou.com. For the record, I offer so many things, but it's all with love. Everything that I give comes to me through the way of God, and it's nothing of me, all of God. That's a better way to put it. I was told that I shouldn't say I don't know anything because then that's deterring people from trusting and believing in me. And so don't trust or believe in me. Trust in God and believe in God and know that
He's
through
working
me,
through you.
yes. See you later.
She also has a new name that's coming out soon called Juicy in the Cake.
Oh, Lord.
She said she was going to use it. So
that's going to be on the... That was for my friends or fans only.
For only fans.
Is that what it's called? Okay, my
you
only
say
fans.
friends and fans only. Oh,
look what I just received.
What's that, Kate?
It's a leaf, and it's in the shape of a heart, like a perfect heart.
Roll it up, my nigga. Roll it up.
Ooh,
she's with it.
If I could. Thank you.
Listen.
I sure would.
We're going to go ahead and give a shout out to the boss lady. She wasn't able to make it tonight. We love you, sis. Hope to see you Thursday. Savage, we love you too. We're going to go ahead out and bring out the man that makes it possible for us to be able to be on this platform every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, 8 Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, 9 Eastern Standard Time. Friday, Thursday, 8 Eastern Standard Time. Every week, as long as the Lord permits. But we're going to bring out the man that is a thorn in my side, a pain in my ass. The one that allows us to have this platform and do this thing for as long as we did under God. Lord, sometimes it's painful to just talk about this Negro. But I wouldn't want to do it without you, my brother, and I love him. AB, let him know.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. I'm yours truly, again, Mr. Anthony Brown. I just want to remind everybody of a few things. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming on the show tonight. All the viewers, the spectators, your comments. I appreciate you all because you could be anywhere, but you chose to spend your 2 hours with us this evening, and it means the world to me. I appreciate it. So make sure you hit that share button so that you can share our material on your social media. Again, so that your friends and family can come over and see what all the craziness is about. You know what I'm saying? And if you're watching and you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing to subscribe. It's free. And while you're at it, click the bell. That way you'll be notified every time we go live. I just want to remind you also that the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So definitely, like I said, mental health is definitely a real thing. You know, so don't fool yourself that it's not. And if you know somebody that's going through something, you definitely reach out to somebody or call the National 800 numbers, 1-866-441-2455. Again, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So definitely take care of yourself. And again, May has come, so should you. May is also National Masturbation Month. So go ahead and get your skeet on. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and rub one out. Let's hear it for the boys. Okay? So go ahead and get your skeet on in the month of May. You know, whether you do it with your friends, your family, your loved one, your homies, your homegirls, skeet.
Goddamn.
And also, if you want to get your fragrances on and want to smell good for the fraction of the cost, go ahead and check me out at exoticoilmasters.com. We have oils, lotions, shower gels, bubble baths, all kind of fragrances in the fragrance of your favorite designer fragrances like I said, for a fraction of the cost. We have gift sets, gift baskets, and everything over there. You know, so check us out, exoticoilmasters.com. Also, as you all know, that I am a master notary, and I am killing the game in the notary business. I have been doing so for about 30 years now. I have a course that I teach online for you want to take your notary business to the next level. To learn how to make between $5,000 and $10,000 per month in the public notary business. Take your notary business to the next level. Join my Patreon. My Patreon is $25. It's patreon.com/notarypublic101. And it's $25 per month, which you can cancel at any time. It's a self-paced course that I've established on Patreon. So definitely check that out as well. Okay. Again, I want to thank everybody that came on tonight. The spectators, the viewers. And again, I'm Anthony Brown. Yours truly. You can find me on all social media. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Well, it was Twitter, but it's called X now. X and YouTube under Anthony Brown. Oh, and on Bigo. Bigo is new. I just joined Bigo about 2 to 3 weeks ago. BIGO, Bigo. So you can find me on all those social medias under Anthony Brown or The Anthony Brown Show. You can also email me at theanthonybrownshow@gmail.com. You can also text or call me at 561-768-3710 for business purposes with any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, show ideas, good, bad, ugly, indifferent. It doesn't matter. I don't get offended. I welcome all comments. So, like I said, you can text me, call me, email me. And words that I live by, and so should you, is you got to grind until you shine.
Woo! Well, I know next week, with that outro that you just put out, we're going to have to start going off at least 22 minutes earlier. Y'all know who I am. I'm Legacy the Great. You can reach out to me on Facebook at Audreen Williams, YouTube at Legacy the Great. My email is legacyunlock@mail.com. For business purposes only, please feel free to hit me up at 229-630-7615. Need help, I'm with Juicy. Through God, I'm able to, understand some things on the legal realm, and also, talk to you and point to you about some things that could possibly help you. I'm not an attorney, but I know some.
A lot of something.
Huh?
A lot of something.
I ain't telling you, but I know something. And you can reach out to me at 561-907-9129. You locked out your vehicle in the West Palm Beach area, in the Lee County area. Whenever you call me, if I'm in those areas, I come out to you. Won't charge you a bunch depending on how far I have to go to get to you. But definitely, I want to get you home safe, and I want to get you in your vehicle. So reach out to me. And y'all know the word that I live by. What is it, Kate? Kate, what is the word that I live by?
Kate that fell asleep. She just smoked that blunt and knocked her out.
Well, you know what it is, Tony. It's always ATL, ho.
ATL, ho. What they do?
Stank up, bud.